flight regulation announcement. Please proceed to land on your assigned pad in a timely manner and refrain from obstructing other docking areas.
Alrighty, hello again, this is Trace Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, back to doing some colonization, and I think it's time to pick up a Dodec. So let's get in game and get things rolling. Hmm, 50,000 for a Dodec. Hello, Tacido, welcome back. Okay. Oh, really? Sorry to hear that. Ah, okay. Alrighty. Let's change ships a sec. I don't see any way to get there from here. Alrighty. Hello, Scarecrow. Welcome back. And if I forgot to say it, Tacido, welcome back. Alright, so it looks like I have to go online to buy the Dodec. Interesting. Well, I'll try and send one back to you. Who knows? Maybe they broke that. Aha! It took a couple tries. Okay. Hello, Zoltor. Welcome back.
Good evening.
Good evening. Well, looks like I have to go to the website to buy the Dodec.
Just make sure you've got the building points to do it.
What do you mean? It says the first one does not require building points.
It does.
Purchasing this product grants an instant build credit, which can be used to. Oh, I gotta allocate it first. Yeah. Well, that ain't gonna help. What does a Dodec require for?
Fix.
You need 6. Oh, it's a okay. So it's a very large station. All right. Which means on one system I'm going to require a 12, and the other I require 6. All right. Well, I'm a long ways off from being able to do that. Dang it!
I got one if you want to go to the tech broker, but
No, I just wanted to show building one on stream, but okay, fine. I guess I can't do that.
yeah, you get to see it built.
Right. Okay, well, I guess I got to change my stream title. Or not title, but description. All right. Well, that would have been nice.
I know I couldn't place mine where I wanted it either.
Hmm. Okay. So I guess that is pending. Maybe I should claim a new system just so I can drop a Dodec in right at the beginning. Oh, the problem for me, Zoltor, is that Tier 3 now costs 12 in the system I've been building, not 6. I found that out last night, or the night before. All right, well, system map. Let's see what Jeffries is. Okay, bunch of stuff. So 832, 330, 117, 140, 60, 58, 185. Okay, 62, 91, 62, 100, 29,
maximum throttle,
300, 339, 194, 227, 113, 2020. 144, 178, 29. Okay, nothing changed. Well, I have one asteroid station and one asteroid station under construction, and I can't tell from this because I'm on the wrong character. Alrighty, well, it is what it is. System map. Well, I don't know. It is what it is. Food cartridges. Where are you? 618. $38.96. Medical diagnostic equipment 24. 26. 26, yeah, 26. Non-lethal weapons. Polymers 1050. Power generators 65. Semiconductors 164. Steel 13999. Superconductors 268. Titanium 8195. 1657. And 109. All right. Hello, Kay Kralik. Welcome back. Or, sorry, welcome to the channel. Hello, Mr. Mad Hatter. Welcome back. I hope they haven't made too much in the way of negative changes to colonization. If they have, I guess I'll be done. All right, so let's go to Margarites. Let's see what we got. Track landing gear.
Landing clamps disengaged.
Landing gear
You have
retracted.
liftoff.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So how much I needed for the stations? Did squad carriers still bugged? Ah, that sucks. That was going to be my next thing to find out. Okay. Hello, Shane. Welcome back.
Tango, Romeo, India. Please ensure you follow standard docking procedures before landing.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Permission authorized. Proceed to
Oh, that's
bay
right, too. I was going to
02.
go help Mr. Mad Hatter with his... Oh, I'll go do that after this load. Actually, I'll go do that. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Confirmed contact. Engaging docking restraints. Station services are at your disposal.
Lovely.
Incoming message.
We would like to welcome all commanders to this facility. Please ensure you complete all docking procedures within the allocated time.
Look. All right. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Landing restraints lifted. Maintain correct lane on exit.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear
Landing
retracted.
gear retracted.
Galaxy map.
Clear of station perimeter.
Here's
Be
the
careful
galaxy
out there,
map,
Commander.
Ah, the tea party's over there. Okay. Let's head to the tea party.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Okay. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Thorpe. Welcome back. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Access granted. Proceed to your allocated pad, Commander.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed. Scan detected.
Landing successful. Solid approach. Enjoy your stay with us.
Alright, let's see. Let's see if it works. It's been failing. Aha!
There he is.
It worked!
Yep. I'm loading up the carrier with aluminum right now from Thorpe Hall, and then I'm going to jump it back to the system in question.
With aluminum, okay. He says you're buying steel.
I bought. That's the last of the steel that I need is on board right now.
Ah, okay. Oh, you're relying... Ah, never mind. I'm reading it backwards. You're not buying anything, you're selling stuff. Gotcha!
Yeah. That's...
Well, then I'll just buy stuff off here.
Okay.
Oh, first I'll go inside.
Oh, they must have squadron banked up.
Alright, let's buy some stuff off here. Buy that. Buy that. Buy that. And top off on that. Okay.
Cargo hold.
I'll set up the aluminum once I get back.
Alright. Hello, Khan Mirza. Welcome back.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
So, because of the way they worked the Dodec, it's probably going to be a month or maybe more before I can get one.
Hang on, I gotta go deal with something. Okay, I'm back.
Okie dokie.
Nice.
Where? Things set up. That's too bad. I was all set to buy a Dodec. Hello, James. Welcome back.
I've got the credit for one, I just don't have the points to put it in.
That's my problem. I don't have a single system I can put it in right now.
I was wondering, could one put one in as your initial station and then not need the points?
That may be worth trying at some point, but I've already got too many systems as it is. Maybe I could grab one of the nearby systems that only has a couple of build locations and drop it in there.
Well,
Yeah, but
I've got a couple of facilities going up in this system that will give me the 6 points I need.
Right.
If you put it up in the system with nothing, you're going to waste it. You have no market.
Yeah. Guess I'm going to have to read the patch notes. Okay, so a bunch of people have already tried and successfully done the drop the Dodec as an initial station.
Yeah.
All right.
I heard about some other glitches with those, but
Well, I think it's the only way I'd buy one at this point. Well, maybe not, because you can build. It unlocks the ability to build them, so. But having to allocate, the space, and then you can buy it. It's like, oh. So much for undoing it. Well, I suppose if you do it as the first in the system, it's a way to accelerate your expansion, but. And knowing what I know about colonization at this point, I think anytime I would start a new system at this point, I would start it with a big station. Because this whole logical build-up way of doing it only makes it cost more. Sure, but why am I going to buy it and tie up my money when I don't have a place to put it yet? So I'm not going to buy it until I've got somewhere to put it. because who knows? Maybe they'll have screwed up colonization to the point where I'm never going to get enough tier 3 points to start it. Yeah.
Take a look at what I got on board here. I can continue bringing aluminum over here, or we could just jump over and dump what we've got.
Well, why don't we do that? That way we, I'm not standing around here on the deck.
All right. Let me set up a jump.
Although I suppose I could just take off with what I've got and go run over there.
Yeah. But then you'd be empty-handed.
I'd be subject to pirates on the way, but that's okay. I have a fully armed and operational Panther Clipper.
Okay, jump is set.
Yay, 15 or 16 minutes we jump.
Which is kind of surprising after a patch like that.
Yeah, but it looks like, you know, there would be a lot more people jumping if you know, once they read that, oh, you need the points to actually deploy this thing. You know, people who've been building their systems are just going to look at it and say, oh, I don't have enough points to build a tier 3 right now. Which is the point I'm at. It's like, I was all excited to go buy one and deploy it and see what it was like, and
yeah.
Well, that's now weeks away.
Benefits from it are going to be huge. You just watch your economy once you drop one of these suckers in.
It's not bloody instant.
All right, I'm coming down.
Well, one thing, you know, the way I've been building out my system has taught me is that if you're going to dedicate yourself to building out a big system, you should start with the biggest station you can. Which is to say, you should start with a tier 3 station. Because nothing else makes sense.
And did you take a look at what the normal haulage would be if you were building one of these without the install?
No.
It is a laundry list.
Well, I would expect it to be anyway. It's the biggest station in the game.
I mean, there's some of these have like 45,000 tons requirement. And there he is. Well.
Yeah, I watched you land.
You saw my crazy turnaround?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get permission until I was like a foot from the deck.
Whoops.
But that really sucks about the squad carrier.
Yeah.
I read up on some of the things that they're trying to claim that it's caused by, and none of them are what you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So they're talking shit.
They were saying it's because of antivirus programs or
BS.
some other BS. None of them mentioned any, but they just briefly mentioned maybe a server issue. That's it.
Yeah, it is. It's a stupid timeout setting. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Fix it, guys.
Maybe you need to post an issue report and tell them what you do for a living and what you know about the situation. Because we're only getting it for people in the U.S. and not for people in the UK. That's crazy.
Some of the rural areas in the UK seem to be getting it too. Because like one of the reports was from the northern UK. I think Northern Ireland.
Well, that makes no sense.
It all depends on the the local, if the person's got dial-up instead of.
Yeah. And it may have to do with this doing a satellite jump.
Yep. Yeah, if somebody's somewhere remote and they got satellite internet, yeah, they'd have a longer delay time. Anyway, I mean, it's pretty explicit what it is. It's a timeout issue. True, James.
I mentioned that in my report.
True. Dial-up is rare these days, but satellite internet is not. And
DSL is still around.
I muted you? How did I mute you?
What?
I can't have muted you. Because I don't have access to that menu right here. Can I do it in here? Options. Disable voice comms. I don't have the ability to mute you. I don't know how you're muted.
I was hearing him.
I was hearing him too, and I don't have a menu where I could have muted him.
Why? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you
Yeah,
now.
we hear you.
Okay. I'll get it fine over. Yeah, dial-up's almost 99.5% out of the way in the UK now because we're all on cable and shit.
Yeah. But if somebody's on a satellite link or whatever, or in some sort of, or if they're on a cable that's got a shared network, and it's under allocated, so they're slicing the time too thin. There's a lot of ways. What'd you say?
Yeah. Everyone's switching to fiber optic now.
Yeah, and fiber is nice for several reasons. First of all, the way the architecture of a fiber network is very different from that of a cable network. A cable network, you're all talking basically on the same wire. Not directly the one to your house, but once it gets into the hub, everybody's on the same wire. And it doesn't, it's frequencies going across the wire, and they have to put them a certain distance apart, and they have to worry about harmonics and all this crazy stuff. But with fiber, because there's so much distance between the light frequencies and the different lasers, they can shove a lot more channels down that wire with no interference. And it gets there actually somewhat faster than it does when you're trying to put it down copper.
Well, I'm on a copper line.
Yes, but you're also right in the UK in the UK proper, aren't you? Properly in England, not all that far from where Frontier servers actually are.
No, but the thing is, this problem arrived suddenly. It wasn't like it broke down.
I know.
You could get on it one night, and then the next day you couldn't.
Right, which says there's a setting that changed somewhere. Somebody
And it was right after a patch, too.
Yep. So somebody screwed up a setting in the communication side of it for that particular channel, and it's only the carrier channel. If it was, if it was any of these, things they're trying to blame, like antivirus or all this other stuff, it's like, yeah, that would affect all of the communications to the server. So that makes no sense. This is something that has to be patched out. They have to do something with it because they've got a setting that's messed up.
And it's got to be only the squad carrier, because everybody can get onto everybody else's fleet carrier.
Yep, fleet carriers work just fine. Megaships work just fine. It's only space stations of all varieties work just fine. And ground stations of all varieties work just fine. It's only the squadron carriers. Well, guess what?
And it's always a scarlet crate error, so it means it's the same problem.
Yes, scarlet crate timed out. Yeah,
It's a connection error.
it literally says it's a timeout, and it happens so fast. It means I bet somebody's put a negative sign somewhere by fat fingered something and put a negative sign.
About time to sit down almost here.
Yeah, but surely that then would affect everybody, not just US. I mean, the Australians are complaining about it, so it's everywhere.
Right, and except that those people who are close enough. So actually, can't be a fat fingered negative sign, or you wouldn't be able to get on the carrier. So it's just set too low. It's like, okay, guys, bump it up. Or put something in it where it auto-tunes. I mean, come on. That code was invented like 15 years ago.
I'm so glad I got that fiber optic now.
I've had it here for years. I love it.
Now we got it way out in the piney woods of Louisiana.
Yeah, I'm running a full gig.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
I've considered since
synchronous.
Right, gig up, synchronous isn't the right word. What's the word I'm looking for? It's gone and run away from my head. So I've got a gig up and a gig down.
I've got 75 up. No, sorry, 75 down, 18 up megabytes. Mine's slow.
Yeah.
I've got a buddy in Houston. I think he's got like 5 gig synchronous.
Yeah, I could go up to 5. My local provider, actually, I might be able to go to 10. I'd have to check their website again.
Wow.
Yeah, we're looking at the UK. If we get a gig up down.
Yeah, I had to up mine to a gig because my daughter also does online games and things, and when the two of us were, both online running with half a gig, it wasn't enough. So I had to bump us up to a gig.
Strange thing is, I've had 3 people in this flat playing Elite at the same time. My son, myself, and my laptop.
Holy smokes! With that internet?
Yes.
Actually, the worst one is we were playing. My daughter is a very heavy ARCS player, and she put up a server, and we had my daughter, my wife, and myself all play with, and a couple of my daughter's friends all playing ARCS to the public that ARCS server she set up. All of us here. So she had, I think, 2 friends on the wireless, and then the 3 of us wired in. And the connection was just fine. Couldn't have done that at a half gig.
Down to the last
I
minute.
used to run an app server on dial-up.
Firing it up.
Yep. Of course, there's the other possibility, there may be something. There's another possibility because Tacita can get on and the rest of us can't. And Tacita is technically the carrier owner, so it may be only carrier owners don't get bounced. In which case it wouldn't be a timeout issue. It would be a coding issue somewhere. But I feel far more likely, based on the error and the text in the error, that it's just the timeout was just set too low.
They really abbreviated the ending of this thing.
Yeah, and I really don't like what they did to that. It was such a beautiful sequence before they shortened it.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Okay. I think they did something to speed up a transfer on the carrier.
Aha.
When you're transferring materials to your ship.
Okay.
They added a speed thing to it.
Oh, cool.
Or they said they did.
They have, but you have to watch it because you can overload and it just says no way.
It'll overload. Yes, please.
I want to carry more than I could possibly carry, sure. All right.
All right, let me load myself
up. Hey, there's a twisted bedlam here. and a Tea Party, and a Spectral Titan. Hey, everybody's here.
I've got to back up the squadron carriage to the squadron system.
Well, you ain't kidding. It's way faster now. But like you said, you can overload it. It goes up to take 2,000 tons.
Whoops.
Landing clamps
Retract landing
disengaged.
gear.
Restrict speed until a carrier is far behind you.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
No, you're such a parrot.
It didn't listen to me the first time.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I don't know why they couldn't have just made it stop at the appropriate point.
Somebody messed the coding up.
Seems to be a common theme over there right now. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking
Docking
permission.
request granted.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alrighty. Well, unfortunately, it's 9 o'clock. So, as seems to happen far too soon every night, we've run out of time. Let's see. That goes there, that goes there. Alrighty. So, who's a what?
Just as we were getting to know you as well.
Alrighty. So at this point, since like I said, we have run out of time for the evening, and it is a work day tomorrow, so I do have to get my behind in bed. At this point, I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. In the stream chat, we have Tacita, Scarecrow, Zoltor, K. Krolik, and K. Krolik, once again, welcome to the channel. Mr. Mad Hatter, Shane, Mr. Thorpe, Khan Mirza. I think that's everybody. I said James, right? Yeah, I think I said James. Alrighty, thank you guys very much for joining me in the stream chat. It was great having you all along, as always. And once again, Mr. Mad Hatter and Tacita, thank you very much for joining me in the wing. It certainly makes for a evening that's a lot more fun. I really appreciate that. Alrighty, so
Yeah.
at this point,
And thank you for helping me out.
even though I've only managed one load tonight, well, we'll continue working on it. More to do. Lots more to do. Got to get this system up and running. After we get this I'll focus on building this station, and after we get this station built, I'll go back to working on the other systems. But at any rate, we are out of time for this evening, so we're going to have to leave things here, pick it up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Thrice Majestus, signing out.